Ivy League Gaming here, and today we're playing Dragonheir, Silent Gods. For today's video, I finally have a really fun update for my Starlight challenge free-to-play account. Finally beat Flame Domain 3 with a hero I really don't see anybody using, so I wanted to give it a little showcase. Alright, so right after I did my collab with Gorax, which was posted yesterday, this is the same day actually, I just did a few more levels on one of my characters, got one more star ranking, and was able to put in another, rune, and well, I cleared level 3. Ghost in a Shell meets Eternal Evolution. This is such a cool collab, and I'm really excited. So I figured now was a perfect time to tell you guys about one of my best sponsors, Aptoide. You can get some amazing cashback deals if you spend it all in Eternal Evolution, and it's definitely a game you should check out if you haven't already. I still consider Eternal Evolution to be one of the best idle RPGs I've ever played, and because I know a lot of my viewers still actively play it, I had to share with you guys something big. I've partnered with Aptoide to be able to bring you massive savings in the form of cashback style program. In just 3 steps, you can get up to 20% bonuses with every purchase. Even new players from day one, everyone could take advantage of this. Step 1, on an Android device or emulator, use my link in the description or the pinned comment to download Aptoide first, then download Eternal Evolution within Aptoide. If you're on a PC, you can copy the link into Chrome on an emulator like BlueStacks. If you already have EE on your device, still follow the same steps and update your version via Aptoide or remove the old one and reinstall. Register and log in to your Aptoide account. Step 2. Before opening the game, install the AppCoins wallet. This enables you to get discounts. A link is also in the description and the pinned comment. Step 3, this is an important one. Make sure you add my promo code within the AppCoin wallet settings. You can also see that it linked when you click the home page. Now you're ready to start saving and get more bang for your buck. Go ahead and open the game and get those purchases. Like this $100 pack, for example. It gives you $15 bonus app coins for your wallet. That's massive savings toward your next purchase and can really add up fast. Be sure to also check out the promotions tab after you've made your first in-game purchase to see more potential savings. It even tracks your bonuses to give you additional offers. The more you spend, the bigger your bonus. Plus, it's not geo-restricted. Everyone can take advantage of it. Links for everything are in the description and the pinned comment, including a longer detailed video on how to set up and use Aptoide. Alright, now back to our regular program. So, level 3 is hard, right guys? Let's take a look at lineup recommendations. What are non-LEGO people doing? So you're going to see a whole lot of Fitz and Enna, as expected. That cleanse is just really helpful. There's also Anusha in there for some damage. I see that. We've got Thea. Or no, that's, what's her name? Adri. Wilt. There's some interesting combinations here. Even Gulal and 4-bit as the tank. Lots of 4-bit because, well, let's be honest, you're kind of trying not to use your fire heroes, but, well, I kind of did. But this is what's even funnier. On this server, which is a week older than the global launch, is when I started my free-to-play Starlight-only challenge. No one has done Flame Domain 4 or 5 without a legendary. So that's really interesting to see. So there's the LEGO teams, but hey, fair enough. It's hard. It's really hard. So I'm going to show you what I ended up using. So first of all, let's go in here and I'll show you positioning and my heroes. So we have Hexandra up in this corner. She has just a little bit resistance, not even enough. So what I tried to do is get some resistance on people. That was kind of my goal. And then I was using, I think I was able to do this without a consumable, but we'll test it. I can't remember if I was running a consumable or not. To get a little bit more resistance, but hey, it works. You could also use the cheeses or something to get some more. So we have Enna here, also only level 70, 3-star. No artifact on her, very bare minimum gear. She's even in an attack chest because I just don't have options. But I was looking to get any resistance I could. Only got 32 on her. Like, my resistances are terrible. I was trying to get 40, 50 at least. It didn't happen for most. I did get that on my adventurer though, luckily. They are in a resistance chest, and I really thought that I wanted to make sure they did not die. They are a super core, important part of the team. Speaking of not dying, I actually took out my reviver, so that was interesting. I do have Horus as the tank, so Horus is here as the tank. An HP and defense gear, stats with a crown that's not very well leveled. Very bare minimum gear, and all of my gear is blue. As you can see, all of my gear is blue, no epic gear, and no epic heroes besides Horus. It's pretty great, honestly. And this is my little final piece of the puzzle. I added Refe to the mix, so she is a rare ice support hero. She brings frozen, so it's a little bit of crowd control. But what I love about her is the attack penalty too. That books up to 100%. I don't have books on her yet, but I look forward to having it. But it does really help to keep this up on the boss at the end of the day. And yeah, so she does a decent bit of damage here, helping to clear the waves. And she does have a chance to reduce ultimate energy if the enemy is under frozen. So that's a fun little quirk, but really she's going to just be doing basic damage, and the attack penalty too is why she's here. I did not get any resistance on her. I just wasn't able to, but I did put an accuracy chest to make sure she lands the attack penalty against the boss. Oh, I do have some skills on Enna. Enna is one book away, one scroll away from being fully skilled. That's where the only scrolls I've had on this account are so far. So very bare minimum, bare bones team. This is the layout. They're spread out on purpose, so that way the bosses, the burn, when it, let's see, where is it? Splash damage, where does it describe it? Oh, right here, just the burn in general. Burn deals AoE damage to the enemy and adjacent tiles. So you want to not have everybody right next to each other, or else they get smacked with the burn. Also here you can see it kind of gives you some advice. Like the enemy has 30 resistance, you want at least 50 accuracy. So I also aimed for 50 resistance myself with a consumable, but I think I'm able to do this without a consumable. It just might not be as consistent because we might get some extra burns. But yeah, this is a hard one. Let's go ahead and do the run. See if I can handle it without a consumable or if I need to pop one on. But this is pretty good. I'm going to show you the damage meter up here. So we're just on full auto. Not too bad. I probably should have turned on the background music, all things considered. But at first I was really disappointed in little baby Refe before I got her past level 70, but now that she's past level 70, she's actually doing a pretty good job. She kind of pops all over the board. I swear she's a little crazy. She jumps in there all crazy at first. You're just like, wait, where are you going, girl? But I did put her in the back, so she's kind of gonna figure it out on her own. She's doing all right, though. But we have Hexandra healing. Enna brings continuous heals. We have all the shields of the adventure, keeping everybody protected. And we do have the 3-person synergy with Ice and Necrotic, with the 3 ice people being, or no, we don't. We have no synergy. Frickin' Enna's not ice. I literally have no elemental synergy in this team. None. But hey, whatever works. I was like, wait, I don't. We have 2. We have 1 fire, 1 poison. That's 2. We have Enna, who's not part of either of that with lightning. And then I have 2 ice. I have no bonuses for elemental. So in a perfect world, I would probably replace Horus or Hexandra with someone that's ice. So maybe I should have replaced Horus with a different tank, but I only have so much resources to build even more heroes. So I mean, Fitz would be the ideal, but if I put in Fitz, then all of a sudden I'm losing one of my decreased attacks, which might be a big part of this as well. So I have 2 heroes doing decreased attack, which I think is really important. But adding a little bit of resistance to some people made a big difference with the burns, and making sure they stayed apart with the splash damage also was helpful. But I definitely think it's a little bit more secure. I think I failed once after doing a bunch of runs. I think that was after my consumable with 25 resistance expired. So I definitely suggest using the cheese, like consumable or whatever you can that has a decent resistance. It's really gonna help. But hey, I'm proud of this little team. I'm proud of this little team. It's full auto. And that's my biggest concern with someone like Enna in the team, or when I tried it earlier on before when I had no level like 90 Traveler and above level 70 secondary DPS. I actually just really struggled. And I had Fitz and Enna in there, and I could never cleanse at the right time on full auto. I definitely would have to tweak like the presets to time your ultimates, but it gets so messy, and I don't want to have to worry about that ideally too much until I get more comfortable with all those presets. But yeah, here we are. Here we are beating finally stage 3. All of my heroes that are fire and poison, which is the core of my roster right now, they all were stuck at level 70, still are, because I couldn't farm stage 3. And I didn't want to take the time. Would have been a waste of time, a waste of resources to level them up, right? Oof. We're gonna die. Don't you die. It would have, sorry, not to level them up. To do stage 2 would have been such a waste. Such a waste. Whew, that got risky at the end because my Hexander died. But yeah, I think if I beef them up a little bit, once I get that one more level, getting them to be 4-star and just being able to put one rune on them is going to make this such a smoother, more consistent run. But I'm so happy to be farming my stage 3 flame domain on my free-to-play Starlight only challenge account. So I'm happy. This is like one of my biggest goals, was just farm the flame domain. And even though there's nothing to do with it in the challenge and like the journal, I don't even care. This is what I'm doing right now, because I need to just want to get like one person, you know, like one poison, one fire leveled up. So I am farming until that happens today. And yeah, hope you guys liked seeing my little baby team. My very, very free-to-play friendly team. All rares plus Horus and the Adventurer.